Is it just me or the weeks feel much longer in January? Just me? No, I know. Everyone kind of feels the same thing. But we got a great one to end the week today. We're giving you some tips, some tricks, some information. Mr. Kyle Giddens is going to stop by. MLA for Prince George-Mackenzie, hear from him, and so much more on a Friday edition of CKPG Today. You ever walking down the street and you slip and you're just like, oh, my hip or my back, tweak something. Well, what if I told you there was some stretching that could maybe help with your pain, or some stretching that maybe could prevent the injury altogether? Maybe you're a little more flexible because you do some simple stretches every day. Well, these things are what the people at Altea Physiotherapy downtown Prince George aim to solve for you. We're going to head inside. Carly's waiting for us, and we're going to learn together about some steps to make your life a little more flexible? No, still go with that. Now inside Altea here downtown Prince George, and these guys are great at addressing whatever you need, including whether you're sore, maybe you tripped, maybe you fell, maybe you're just sore from sitting at a desk. Carly, good to see you as always here.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, and I guess let's just start. Is winter a dangerous time?
Right now it definitely is because of the horrible ice outside. Also, a lot of people are kind of getting back into sports they haven't done for 6+ months. So we're seeing a lot of like weekend warrior type injuries from skiing, downhill skiing, all that good stuff.
Yeah, you're like, I can do it, but it's like, well, maybe before, but now he's back into it.
Totally.
Yeah. And OTL, I'm sure, assuming you guys are busy after that kind of crazy event.
Definitely. Yeah. Yes, definitely.
So one of the things we hope to address today is for people that maybe have fallen or maybe got some ailment going on, is there easy stretching that can maybe prevent some of these things from happening?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people work at their desk, and because working at your desk, you're in flexion all the time, forward all of the time. So a lot of these sports like skiing, downhill, cross country, skating require a lot of extension. So a lot of people are super, super tight in their pecs, their hip flexors, and we need to strengthen up those opposing muscles like your glutes, like your retractors. So I think just some simple stretches that people can do on their chair at work, or if you have more room and you can lay down, I can show you some of that, just to keep yourself limber so you're not having to overwork those super tight muscles into those extension positions that you're doing and all those fun sports that we can do.
Yeah, no kidding. And is there an age where people like you cross a bridge? Like, is it 30, is it 40, or it doesn't really matter?
I think it really matters on your activity level. We see a wide range of patients, some that haven't skied for 5 years and then think they can ski at Powder King, and then they can't do that. So usually we're saying if you haven't skied for years, maybe try the heart first and then work your way up. Then we see older adults that have been active their whole life and just have some overuse injuries. So I think that really depends on your baseline activity level.
Yeah, so don't try the double black diamond.
Definitely not. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, because everyone thinks they're a hero until, well, you aren't, ultimately.
Totally, yeah.
The other thing, I mean, I'm only 26, Carly, and I feel like as I get older, it's sad to think, I know you'll be like, oh, you're so young.
Yeah, you're a baby.
Yeah, lots of people, they're like, oh, come on. But like every year I get older, the easier it is to just tweak something.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Yes, that is definitely true. There's some normal physiological changes that occur with aging. So again, movement is medicine. Keep moving your body, and that will help prevent injuries. And then just strengthen as you get older is extremely important. But because a lot of people are at their desk, you gotta move. You gotta move. That's like my take-home message for everybody is move.
I like it. Move. That's what we're gonna do here. Coming up in a little bit, we'll get set up and do some moving. Sounds good?
So these first three I want to show for people who maybe can get out of their desk a little bit easier, have room to get on the floor or walk around. So again, like I said, we're kind of hunched forward a lot on our phones. Everyone's doing it. So first one is pec stretch. These guys are really, really tight. They're also stronger than the retractors in your back. So it's really important that we stretch this out and strengthen the back. So the pec stretch, really easy. You kind of grab anything. You can go against a wall. Okay. Think of that good posture. Rotate your body away until you feel a stretch down in here. Okay. Typically, you're holding stretches for about 30 seconds.
Okay, right. Yeah. Right in here, that's right?
Yes, and no pain. Stretches
pain.
should never hurt. You don't stretch into pain ever.
Okay.
You just go into the stretch for a nice, light, should feel good, relaxing.
Okay. And how many times are you doing this?
Probably 3 times in a row, a couple times a day.
Okay.
Generally for desk work patients and people, I say move your body in any way every 30 minutes if possible. Doesn't necessarily mean getting out of your chair, but the stretches that I'm going to show you are good. Next, you're on the floor, hip flexor. So again, forward like this all the time, those hip flexors get super tight. So runner's lunge. This would be, I'm going to show you a different version if you're not as movable or mobile. So 1 foot in front, hands on the ground, and then you push that back hip towards the ground until you feel a stretch in the front of your hip. And you want to make sure your knee doesn't go in front of your toe. So wider, more forward than you'd think.
Okay.
This foot. Okay. Hands on the ground, one hand on either side of the knee.
Okay.
Bend this knee and push that right hip towards the ground until you feel a stretch in the front of the hip. Kaden, you need to do this. You're very tight.
You can tell, hey, like right
definitely.
Away, like, I'm not a very flexible person. I should be better.
Yeah, you should be doing this.
Yeah,
a couple times a day.
Yeah, and now is this common for like say someone who's active on the weekend and then sits in a desk?
100%. And even depending on sports, like skating, a lot of times you're forward, you're in that hip flexion position. So a lot of people are tight in the hips. Any patients we have that have low back issues, I always give a hip flexor stretch. Next one is our sloppy push-ups, Sphinx, bunch of different names.
Okay.
So a lot of people can't do this because it hurts too much, but this is that extension I'm talking about. So just laying on your tummy for a couple minutes a day is great. The harder version, you push yourself up. So you're getting that nice extension in your back. Really focus on breathing out, relaxing. Feet on the ground. Like your glutes should not be activating. You should be totally relaxed. This should breathe out. You feel that pinch in your back, that pressure. It should be relaxing, but you should feel it in your low back for sure.
Okay, and like, right now I feel it. Right
exactly.
there.
Yeah. And you don't hold it. Just go up, breathe out, come down. Just fluid, slow motion.
Kind of like a seesaw.
Yeah. You have great mobility in your low back.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, not so much in the hips.
Yep.
The low back.
You pass. Yeah.
At least I passed something today. What if my back cracks? Is that bad?
That's fine. Cracking's fine unless it's painful and it keeps happening.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Keep crack-a-lacking.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Okay, so I wanted to show for those folks who can't get out of their chair at work, some simple things you can do. Ideally, again, like I said, every 30 minutes or so, move in some way.
Okay, hold on. Define can't get out of your chair here because some people are going to say, well, I can, but if you're like, I'm kind of making it like,
so not physically you can't get out, but people who are extremely busy at work, they don't have time, because that's a lot of patients will say, I don't have time to walk around for 15 minutes every half an hour. This is crazy. Like, I need something that I can do for 2 minutes in my chair that actually makes me feel better and doesn't have me stuck here for 8 hours. So that's for those folks.
Okay.
So first one is that hip flexor stretch I already showed you on the mat.
Okay.
So just go to the edge of the chair, let one hip drop, and then you kind of tuck your pelvis under. And then you should feel the stretch in the exact same spot.
Okay.
So I'll let you give that one a try because that one's tricky sometimes.
So different way of doing it. So you kind of did one of these.
And then you kind of tuck your bum under. Yeah. And then you can even kind of lean back a little bit.
Yeah.
And you feel
the same spot.
Exactly.
That's magical.
Yeah. So that's another good option too if you just can't, you don't have the mobility to get on the floor. Yeah. That one's harder than it looks. You made it look easy, but it is harder.
I mean, the trick is really just knowing your body and feeling that spot.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hard to describe, but.
The sloppy push-ups or the extension are impossible to do in the chair. So back rotations does get some mobility extension too. So you're basically just leveraging your arm on the back of the chair and then rotating. If you have an armrest, you can kind of hold it, or you just hold your tummy. Usually I tell people to take 3 deep breaths here. You should feel kind of tight pressure in the rib cage area.
Okay.
You do it both sides, obviously. Usually I tell people, again, every 30 minutes, 3 breaths to the right, 3 breaths to the left.
And what if my back cracks? Is that bad?
That's fine. Cracking's fine unless it's painful and it keeps happening.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Keep crack-a-lacking. Okay, just like this, hold.
Yep. And think of that good posture too. You're not going into that flexion. Good.
See, guilty. Everyone.
Everybody, me included.
I see John on the other side. He's hunching.
Yeah, awful.
Boo.
John, fix it.
Yes, that's fair.
True,
He said,
yeah.
how can he fix people if he doesn't know what it feels like? There you go. Yeah. Okay, so that's good.
Yep, and then the last one's the pec stretch.
Okay.
Seated pec stretch, which is
okay.
very easy. I'm sure most people do this without even knowing it.
Yeah.
One is just reaching your arms back. The other one a lot of people do is arms behind the head. So reaching the arms back, again, you should feel it both sides. 30 seconds or 3 deep breaths will equate to about 30 seconds.
Cool. Okay. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Tickle your desk partner. Or
Yep. And if you have any shoulder issues, I would just keep it below shoulder
below
height would be the
shoulder, okay.
only thing if you have existing shoulder issues.
Yeah, if you feel like pinch up here, then like maybe.
Yeah, totally. Again, stretches should never cause pain.
Cool. And the other thing, I always like to end this, Carly, with a call to action. I mean, people always can, go through the exercises and do it themselves. But if they have a problem, they have questions, I can always give you guys a call.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, come check them out downtown Prince George. Thanks for having us today, Carly.
Thank you so much.
Who knows? When you show up here, there might even be a dog hanging around too. Pepper is great for that. Pepper, yeah.
Pepper, come.
Gonna make an appearance.
Pepper, come on. Come on, Pepper.
Oh, here she comes.
Oh,
Here we
okay.
go.
Come on.
This is the part everyone's waiting for.
Oh, she's being extra
Oh,
shy.
wow.
She's being very shy in front of the camera.
Worry. It's just CKPG. Oh, what a way to end this.
Tired of missing the good stuff? Let CKPG Today come to you. Our new weekly email newsletter delivers local stories, contests, and can't-miss moments from the show straight to your inbox. No digging through social media anymore. It's free, it's easy, and it's very local. Sign up now at ckpgtoday.ca or by scanning the QR code on your screen now.
Always great to catch up with some great folks in our community in the new year, and we're doing that today with MLA Kyle Giddens. He's the MLA for Prince George-Mackenzie. Kyle, good to see you here, and you officially survived 1 calendar year as an MLA.
Hey, Happy New Year, Caden, and yeah, survived that 1 year, but yeah, it's exciting. This is going to be a great year ahead. I'm looking forward to it, and hope everyone had a fantastic holiday season with their loved ones. We had time to recharge with the kids, which was great, and yeah, looking forward to getting at it this year.
That's good. I was going to follow up, ask how your holidays. Well, you nailed it already.
You know what?
Are you telepathic? Is this an MLA skill?
I would say Prince George. We got a great dump of snow over Christmas, and it was fantastic. It meant we got to hit the ski hills. We got to the Heart, I think, 4 times with the kids, getting out to Otway. We got amazing skiing assets here, and if you want to get up to Powder King, if you look at the powder charts across the province, Powder King just puts all mountains to shame. So we're pretty lucky in this part of the world.
Where does your riding cut off? Is it Powder King?
That's exactly it. Goes up to as far north as Powder King and up to Mackenzie and up the Williston Reservoir. And, but yeah, pretty spectacular part of the province to be able to represent, and I'm very proud to.
So that's a business trip to Powder King.
Yeah, exactly.
Over 300 centimeters on the base right now. It's pretty good. But what was it like being an MLA here in your first year? I know you've worked in the legislature previously, so there's probably not too many surprises for you, or was there?
Yeah, you know what? I had worked as a staff person, but never actually had to sit in the chair and get up and speak in the House before. So it was an exciting process for sure to get into that. To ask my first questions in question period and all that, and raise some issues for people in our community, which was proud to do. You know what? There's a lot of new MLAs in the legislature, so a lot of learning that was going on. But it was a great year. I'm looking forward to building on that for this next year ahead. And I think there's some exciting things to come. Conservative Party's going through some changes with a big leadership election coming up. So lots to look forward to.
Yeah, exciting. It's never a dull moment in BC politics, is there?
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, well, did you get any tips before, you're going to ask your first question? Any kind of veteran MLAs? You talked to Mike Morris or Pat Bell or any of these guys that said, okay, Kyle, just here's what you're going to do, take it slow? Or did you get any of that?
Yeah, I think, honestly, you can get all the tips in the world. Pat Bell, Mike Morris, those predecessors
Shirley,
of mine, Shirley Bond, they've been fantastic to provide advice. We had current MLAs like Trevor Halford or Peter Millibar and John Rustad, who had been there before. They provided great advice. But you kind of learn by doing it. You just got to get up and rip the Band-Aid off and suck up those nerves and get up and ask the tough questions. And no shortage of issues to raise for our community, and so whether it's public safety, whether it's healthcare, HR issues, things like that we're working through, no shortage of things to bring up. And of course, our forest sector is going through some big challenges, so really have to be an advocate for those folks in our community who need a voice in Victoria.
I want to put this out there because lots of people know you can reach out to your MLA. I'm sure you hear from lots of people, but lots of people don't know exactly what about. So give me a bit of a summary on some of the mail that you receive and some of the things that you can help people with as an MLA.
Yeah, so there's two parts to the job in MLA. The work in Victoria is what people see a lot, but the behind the scenes part, I have my office here in Prince George, and then I have an office in Mackenzie. And I meet with constituents constantly on issues if they need advocacy support for issues that they're dealing with the provincial government. We can support you through that. We can help you navigate the process with provincial ministries. We can help just to provide advice. We can write letters on folks' behalf. I also meet with ministers directly. What people don't see in the sort of the back and forth debates is actually the behind the scenes work that needs to happen on constituents' behalf. So for example, just the last week of session, I had met with the Minister of Children and Family Development about supporting vulnerable kids in Mackenzie. I also met with the Minister of Post-Secondary Education, who's responsible for the immigration file, on supporting Ukrainians in Prince George who are looking for a path to stay here in the community. So things like that, there's work that I can do for folks both in and out of Victoria, and folks are welcome to my office on Central to meet with me or to call our staff at the office to provide great support. I have a great team who just supports the work that I do. Yep,
definitely you do. Have you mastered the meeting icebreakers then of all these meetings and that kind of thing?
Well, I don't know if I'm quite as good as you.
No,
come on. But yeah, no, it's important to obviously to get to know folks in the community, and that's actually one of the best parts of the job, is just to learn about people doing great and amazing things, the issues that they have in our community. They're just trying to be resilient, to get ahead, to raise their families, to look after their kids and grandkids, and you hear about those stories all the time for the amazing people of Prince George and
you pass them
BC,
along too, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming in today, Kyle. Appreciate your time as always, and appreciate all the work that you do here in Prince George, Mackenzie, the riding, and Victoria as well. So thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot, Caden. And again, Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wish you a 2026, a very successful one ahead, whatever it brings. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Time to take a look outside at our CKPG snapshot of the day from Alan Lansing, who caught, yes, you guessed it, a snowflake. Pretty cool shot. It's what these look like, very, very, very zoomed in. So good job at Alan at not only zooming in, getting a nice clear photo of it, but also sending it to us. And that's what you could do too, folks. All winter long, show us your winter adventures. All you got to do is send it via email to us, snapshot@ckpg.com. You could just find your photo here on CKPG.
Beacon Boulevard, Massey Drive, Winnipeg Street, and then right down 7th Avenue, right to Terry Fox, and then into the pool, which is pretty exciting.
You know your streets, hey?
Yes.
Pretty good. You nailed it. But Dr. Caden Fanshaw, who ever thought those words would be said in the same sentence? I know any of my high school teachers did not think so.
The judge, yes.
Maybe, is he the reason for the crystal glass you know, the graphic?
Oh,
Maybe it's him.
maybe. We'll put that out to the viewers.
Yeah, maybe. Someone can tell us.
You can give her a little tap, make sure it's on the right side.
How do you turn the volume down? Guess that makes sense because you can't really wear a bib when you're swimming. So this is one of the volunteer tasks. I guess if you're an artist, this is a good one.
Or if you just have a Sharpie.
Perfect.
Does that make sense to me? What do you think about the humor? Is this good? Patience?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's good bedside manner.
Okay, good bedside.
For the most part.
I want to get the review on Rate My Doctor. That's a thing, right? 5-star Rate My Doc. Very funny.
Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca. Some of the things we love the most in Prince George is complaining about local politics, right? Especially on social media. But hey, you know what? They've been complaining ever since the city was created, including this vote today that went to council about a pub in Blackburn. Split council 5-4. This pub still exists today. It's the Bonnet Eatery. It's right above Alder Hills. We're going to take a look back on that today in local history. Taking a look back in 1999, Blackburn getting its own pub. This was a milestone because it took a lot of debate to get to this point for Lee Sexsmith to build a neighborhood pub in the Blackburn area. City Council was, some in favor, some against. Mayor Colin Kinsley said, why not? Let him build it. Other councillors, like Cliff Dazelle, said, well, I don't support the argument that people in Blackburn deserve a neighborhood pub. We have serious alcohol abuse problems. Traffic and safety concerns were also part of it, but the vote was passed by a slim margin, 5-4, to rezone the land, and Mr. Lee Sexsmith built the neighborhood pub. There you go. Everything has to have a little drama here in Prince George, right? Not us, though, right? No, Director Alex? No? Okay, good. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this week, folks. It's been great to be back. We're going to be back again next week for more. We'll see you then, folks. Have a great weekend.